attention. Broadcasting around the world.
Well, hello.
This is your number one internet radio station.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you. These days are
Happy Friday, Merry Christmas.
Happy Friday, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, how was it? What did you get up to?
Had a quiet one. What about you?
Yeah.
It was nice. No, it was nice. It was just nice and quiet.
Yeah, nice and quiet, very civilised.
Might give me liver a rest after the Sunday.
Oh yeah, we had an annual get together with the boys from Eastmoor.
Make it sound like they're on a tag.
Yeah, well, some of them might have been once upon a time. So yeah, had quite a chilled one. We weren't here last Friday, so we had the Friday off. So
Yeah, you give yourself Friday off, didn't you? Were your Christmas do, wasn't it?
yeah, with my proper job. So yeah, we
I saw your photos on Facebook.
Yeah.
Did you have a filter on them?
yeah we. I didn't take him. So yeah, we'll come back after this. We're gonna kick it off with a little bit of Robbie Williams and Let Me Entertain You, because that's what we're gonna do in the next couple of hours.
He's entertaining, Richard.
We're gonna entertain you.
And then we're going out for sponsors.
Shabba.
Hell is gone and heaven's here. There's nothing left for you to fear. Shake your ass, come over here.
Let me entertain you, Shabba.
Oh, talking a nice little slip into Shabba. He won some money, didn't he, on Sunday?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know they'd become a designated bookmakers.
Yeah, schoolboy era that though, wasn't it? Let's face it. Fancy, mind you, to be fair, Villa were 2-0 up.
Yeah.
With
30 minutes to go, 35 minutes to go.
Yeah, and I did actually say if they get one, I reckon Leeds could turn them over.
Hopper were nervous with 50 pence, wasn't
Yeah.
he? He kept sliding under the bay mat open day, hadn't seen it.
Yeah, and he offered 10 to 1.
I'm sure it started off at 20, then it dropped down to
10 to 1. It cost him 30 brick. Schoolboy era.
Oh, God.
Well, it wasn't like Dave to be obnoxious about it, though, was it? He were gallant in defeat, wasn't he?
That's a nice positive spin you put on it there, Rich.
Well, I'm trying to be. I'm being very
Magnanimous.
Yeah, bless him. But no, we had a really good weekend. Had a good catch up with one or two people I hadn't seen for a while. So it was a really good day.
Then we went into the merry old city.
Yes.
That
And,
establishment, they pull your pants down with prices in there, don't they?
oh yeah. You need to remortgage your house when you go in there, don't you?
I didn't think we had any millionaires. God.
Few
Mortgage,
10 bob ones.
mortgage ain't getting paid this month. One round. Jesus.
So now we're back on track. As you, for our regular listeners, we are the beacon for
We have had a
unsigned.
2-week hiatus,
Yeah.
haven't we, Rich?
The beacon for unsigned music. I got a nice mug, and we're just going to be going on Facebook Live. So I'll be showing everybody the mug that my learned friend got me for Christmas.
You're going to keep boss sweet, aren't you?
So yeah, it's we're going Facebook Live. So we do occasionally keep getting blocked by Facebook, but that's nothing to do with us. We are a fully fledged radio station. We pay our PPL and our PRS, but they keep blocking music because of copyright infringement. But we not, I promise you. Anyway, on a more positive note, we've got 3 artists. We've got a couple of tracks from each one for the next half hour. We've got a lady called Maz O'Connor, and this particular song is from EP. If you bear with me, I'm just getting the information up. You'll have to tell we're live, and it's frozen. But anyway, But what I'll do is we'll play this first song, and it's called "Crooks of His Arms," and I'll give you a bit of a blurb when we come back because we're playing a couple of Maz O'Connor.
Oh.
We're playing a couple of her songs. So this one is "Crook of His Arms." Let us know what you think.
Crook of his arms.
Crook of His Arms.
Crook of his arms.
It's not the leaving, it's the coming back again. It's not the buildings, it's the homes we made in them. And I thought that I'd be coming back to nothing but the same. If I'd known what I'd be found to lack, I would have stayed away. My father, he once held me in the crook of his arms, saying, "Here, little darling, you won't come to any harm." I left a city that did not care for me. I longed to feel my feet on familiar fields of green. But now every leaf on every tree has grown itself anew, and 200 days have cleared away any trace of you. My father, he once held me in the crook of his arms, saying, "Here, little darling, you won't come to any harm." Not keep me from the ways of this world. He could not keep me from sharpened tongues and cruel words, and how you don't get rich by playing nice, and how you have yourself to blame if you're made the fool twice. But he once held me in the crook of his arms, saying, "Here, little darling, you won't come to any harm." And it's true, I feel older now, it's summer once again, but I feel no stronger now than I did then. not the buildings, it's the homes we made in them. And I thought that I'd be coming back to nothing but the same. If I'd known what I'd be found to lack, I would have stayed away.
So what do you think to that? You like a bit of folk music,
I
don't
like
you?
that.
Yeah.
I did that. That strikes me a bit of a Bella Harding
Ooh.
or Brania Corrigan Cross, the voice from the Beautiful South.
Yeah.
Prior Jackie Abbott.
Yeah.
But no, I like that.
Well, I've got a bit of a blurb on Maz. She's an English singer and songwriter and been described by The Guardian as one of the folk's brightest young talents. Though she grew up in the Wild Lake district of the Romantic poets, her grandparents hailed from Ireland. So I think you get a bit of a hint of that, don't you?
You do,
A
yeah.
bit
No,
of, and these roots shine through her music. She spent her teenage years singing in folk clubs, studied literature at Cambridge, and since settled in East London. With these diverse influence work together, Maz's songwriting somewhat unique. I have to agree.
I like that.
Yeah, got a bit more from Maz. So get in touch with us on Smile Radio 3, Instagram and Twitter. Smile Radio Yorkshire on Facebook.
You left me no notes. You've
Uh-oh.
done me again.
But you know what to do. Get in touch with us on search for Smile Radio.
We
Yorkshire
can listen to us now on Alexa.
Yeah, you can say, "Hi Alexa, play Smile Radio.
Radio.
And we'll come smiling into your ears. Anyway, that was wrong on every level. So this next one is London Nights by Maz O'Connor. Let us know what you think. Get in touch.
See how those London lights are gleaming through the frost and falling snow. Sleep on, my blue-eyed treasure. Your mother's got nowhere to go. It was those two blue eyes enticed me and drew me from my home. Oh, and how I long now to return there and wish that I had never roamed. See how my father does despise me, and my brothers do the same. Oh, and now my mother will not own me, and I must hang my head in shame.
what do you think to that then, Chris?
Yeah, again, I like them. I like that, Rich.
Yeah.
You've got a lovely voice.
Right, a bit more blurb on Maz. After the release of her acclaimed album, The Longing Kind, in 2016, she's been writing and collaborating extensively, as well as touring the UK and Europe with opening for such acts as David Gray, Thomas Dibdal and Roseanne Cash. I got that right, didn't I?
I've had a few practices, though.
Yeah, I was struggling with that one, so apologies if I got that wrong, Thomas. After an intense period of writing throughout 2007 and early 2018, Maz released her EP cover songs in July entitled The Undercover EP, which is a collection of some of her favourite songs from other artists, from Bob Dylan to Louis Armstrong, Green Day. She toured in support of the EP in June 2018, and she appeared at the Henley Festival, and she's known for her captivating stage presence and stunning voice. So let us know what you think. Get in touch with us on Smile Radio Yorkshire.
You can email us at So you can email us at richard@smileradio.
Well done.
You can go to his website at www.smileradio.co. You can leave a comment on Twitter and Instagram at SmileRadio3. Or just leave a comment on his Facebook page, because we're Facebook Live now.
Yeah, exactly. So this next one is Before Blue, and it's called Antihistamine. Let us know what you think. We'll give you some info on these guys coming up.
Lately things have been getting rough. I think that's about enough. Feeling a bit swollen up inside my head. I just want to scream and shout. Need someone to sort it out. 'Cause I've been doing roundabouts. Then you said, don't get yourself misled. Don't get your thoughts misread. Stop by the foot of the bed. 'Cause you can achieve what I could never believe. Oh, when my heart's on my sleeve, but now you're such a relief. 'Cause you're like antihistamine, and I don't know where you've been, but it's like epinephrine. When I look across and see just how you make it all complete, like antihistamine. Hanging over like stalactites, everything going out of sight. But then you made me see the light and make it right. Finding a different point of view makes of the meaning overdue. I'm running down empty avenues to get to the young and the hopeless, losing the focus. Everything's changing, but there's something sustaining, just like antihistamine. And I don't know where you've been, but it's like epinephrine. When I look across and see just how you make it all complete, like antihistamine. Antihistamine. Problems I'm solving, but they're never involving you. Feelings I'm resolving, but they're always evolving around you. Happiness deriving from the trivial things that we do. The trivial things that we do together, making it better. Go through whatever, and remember we'll never go back. We'll never go back. We'll never go back. We'll never go back. Antihistamine, and I don't know where you've been, but it's like epinephrine. When I look across and see just how you make it all complete, like antihistamine. And I don't know where you've been, but it's like epinephrine. When I look across and see just how you make it all complete.
So what do you think?
I like that one.
Oh, hang on. still listened there. Sorry. So that was, bear with me, just stop that next one playing. So we've got Antihistamine Before Blue. We played them a couple of weeks ago.
Is it that we dropped that rapid fire F-Bob or that American one we played?
No, it was the American one. These guys are from Liverpool. So the next one we're going to play, and I'll tell a bit of a blurb about these guys from Liverpool again. I know we played them a few weeks ago, but this one's called Smithdown Road, and this is Before Blue. Let us know what you think. Get in touch. Smile Radio Yorkshire. Facebook.
Facebook. It's Smile Radio Yorkshire. You can Instagram and Twitter us at Smile Radio 3. Or you can drop Richard an email at richard@Smile Radio.
Let us know what you think.
Let me be the nothing I wanna be.
Welcome home. It's about time you got down, finding common ground, generally messing around. A change of tone, and from the battle cries, looking back on our lives, missing these sorry eyes. Because now, walking with all my new friends made, we're mixing vodka with lemonade. There'll be no market on Wednesday, now we're screaming. Markets are trading in for Merseyside. Bookies and barbers, shops, keepers occupied. Filing brand new ranks, Brookhouse and Willow Bank, discovering things we were never told. Slip down the road. Well, here we are, walking a brand new line, going out feeling fine, drinking on the 699. It won't go far, but what's the point staying in? Taken by Billy Sin, singing Tiger Rolling Skin. We're drowning out the sorrow, like there's no tomorrow, begging, stealing, borrowing the brand new life we lead, forgetting the people who disagree, screaming. Markets untraded in for Merseyside. Butchers and barbers, shops, keepers occupied. Filing brand new ranks, Brookhouse and Willow Bank, discovering things we were never told. On the spirit down road to somewhere, taking to nowhere, taking our chances in a place where I call. Road to somewhere, taking to nowhere, taking our chances in a place where I call. Road to somewhere, taking to nowhere, taking our chances in a place where I call. Road to somewhere, taking to nowhere, taking our chances in a place where I call. Market town trading in for Merseyside. Bookies and barbers, shops, keepers occupied. Filing brand new ranks, Brookhouse and Willow Bank, discovering things we were never told.
So there we go. Before Blue, sorry. So these band members apparently are notorious for having personality types that belong to the extreme ends of the introversion and extroversion spectrum.
It's an eclectic bunch,
Isn't
then,
it? Not easy for me to say either. Some personal reserve and mysterious creative geniuses, whilst others embody the boisterous rock star intent on drawing as much attention to themselves as possible. This is a Liverpool-based four-piece band, and it's not the most famous Liverpool foursome, anyway.
Oh, Cast.
Yeah, I would say them last week. Anyway, that's another story. Before Blue pride themselves on being a unique blend of the two of each personality type, working hard, hand in hand to their craft, exciting and inquisitive rock sound. Flying the flag for the introverted camp are guitarist vocalist George Shutter and drummer Charlie Foster, who teamed up in the early 2018 to begin working on their material. Seeking to add much needed sense of vigour to their sound, they recruited two extroverts from the former guitarists Lewin Robinson and bassist Paragonagotis Belatosis. I really apologise profusely if I've got
Sounded
that.
like my doctor.
If I got that wrong. But anyway, these guys have been around for a few years now. So they had the EP released, debut EP Delta Waves released on October the 26th in 2018. I think that's when we played one of the other ones early on.
Yeah, we did.
October,
We played on the week and it was really good.
So yeah, let us know what you think about that one. And the last one that we've got for the unsigned half hour is a guy called, bear with me, I started playing it. It's called Let Me Be by Newtown Jack. So let us know what you think. Get in touch, Smile Radio Yorkshire.
Let me be the nothing I wanna be. Let me be the nothing I wanna be. I don't want to have a fancy ride, a good job with you by my side. I don't want you, so let me be. I don't care if you love me or just want to help me out. I'm not some jigsaw puzzle for you to figure out. I've tried your friendly nature on a hometown bus ride. It took the bus 2 seconds to see through my smile. Oh, let me be the nothing I wanna be. Let me be the nothing I wanna be. I've been down this hole so very long, I just can't picture it all gone. I don't want you, so let me be. I don't want to be the gentleman that takes you out at night. I've tried the top hats, baby, and none of them feel right. I saw an old lady trying to get out of the rain. I held the door and I hit the floor when the crowd behind her came. Oh, let me be the nothing I wanna be. Let me be the nothing I wanna be. I'd rather spend time with my friends and all the other skeletons. I don't want you, so let me be. I dreamt the other night I picked you up at yours. I drove to your mansion and I walked to your front door. The butler showed me in to the maze by the east wing. A gentleman passed the mirror and I heard a woman sing. I want you to be with me. I want you to be with me. I want a dreaming man who will take me by the hand. So dream man, come on, get me. Dream man, come on, get me. Let me be the nothing I wanna be. Let me be the nothing I wanna be. I don't wanna think of you at night, to think how I could hold you tight. I don't want you, so let me be. I don't want you, so let me be. I don't want you, so let me be.
So what do you think to that one, big boy?
Like that one, Rich?
Yeah. So
I'll tell you something, right? You and half picked well today. I know it was a bit of a swearing filter you did the process for, but I'll tell you something. You need to be having a word with your station manager. He needs to start raising ante. Big week for you next week, Yoda.
I tell you what, joking apart, and I'm not brown nosing either, but we could do what we do without Richie Johnson. So,
well, I get that.
Ignore my learning friend.
No,
I
get
know
that.
you're only joking, but yeah.
He really needs to raise his A game, though, doesn't he?
So that anyway, that last one was Newtown Jack. And I'm just trying to get a bit of blurb on him, and there's not a great deal to tell you actually. But he's I think he's based in the southeast of England, and he's obviously on Instagram and Twitter. So if you want to get a bit more information about him, I'm sorry I'm a bit vague on that one, but there's not a great deal about him. But I was trying to get some of the English acts or British acts this week, because I know we do a lot of stuff for the US and over in Canada as well. So I just thought this week,
Why don't they know?
I'll message him to say you
the
need to send
folk
us some.
stuff. I like that. What she called the first one?
Maz O'Connor.
Maz O'Connor. She were. I thought it was Maz O'Reilly. No, Maz
No,
O'Connor.
Maz O'Connor.
Yeah, she were good. I liked her. Did you say she had an EP out?
Yeah. But you can find, go to Twitter and Instagram. But if you want to get messages and you want some more information about us, let us know.
About me and you?
No, I'm on about the acts that we're
Right,
playing.
we're wearing up a book.
Well, yeah. Just Google us.
Yeah, just Google us. Under fat chubby weirdos.
You won't find out. Anyway, come in, a little word from our sponsors.
College Grove Nursery in Wakefield has been providing the highest standard of childcare for over 22 years. Situated on Eastmoor Road, we are close to the M1 and M62 motorway network and also convenient for Wakefield city centre, schools and major places of employment. For more details, check out our website at www.collegegrovenursery.co.uk or give us a call on 01924 200 120 to arrange a visit. College Grove, a special nursery which takes a hand, opens a mind and touches a heart.
In the mix. Back to back, beat to beat. Come on, DJ. Hit me with another track.
Smile Radio.
So we're back with Rich and a little bit of Chris live on Smile Radio at Drive Time. It's all right. And my learned friend just been to pop kettle on.
Your wife's now taking over duties.
Oh, bless her little cotton socks. So we're coming up to guess the year. This next half hour section. So don't forget, get in touch, get your guesses in on Smile Radio Yorkshire.
You can put them on Instagram and Twitter at Smile Radio 3. You can even put you've done this Facebook page. Or you can email Richard at Smile Radio. So get your guesses in pretty quick. Oh, I am Rich.
Sorry, I had your microphone switched off, sweet cheek. Sorry about that.
For how long?
Only about 30 seconds.
Yeah, chubby knacker.
Anyway.
Right then, should we start with the clues?
Yeah, you kick off with the clues, old lad.
Right, the first clue. New Year's Day was celebrated as a public holiday for the first time. And between 1st of January and 7th of March, the 3-day week was introduced by the Conservative government as a measure to conserve electricity, even for me to say, during the period of industrial action by coal miners. The Prime Minister, Edward Heath, called a general election for the 28th of February in an attempt to end the dispute over the miners' strike. During the campaign, the Labour Party and the TUC agreed a social contract intended to reduce a wage restraint. And on 12th of February this year, BBC aired the children's television series Bagpuss, made by Peter Firmin and Oliver Postgate Smallfins in stop-motion animation. Remember Bagpuss, Rich?
I do, yes. I do remember it.
Bob Latchford, the Birmingham City centre-for, became Britain's most expensive footballer in a £350,000 move to Everton. And Enoch Powell, the controversial Conservative MP who was dismissed from the Shadow Cabinet in 1968 for his Rivers of Blood speech opposing mass immigration, announced his resignation from the party in protest against Edward Heath's decision to take Britain into the EEC.
Mm-hmm. So the first song for this particular year is Band on the Run by Wings. And McCartney wrote this song in response to a drug law that criminalised him and his friends, including his fellow bands on the run, Eagles and the Birds. We're not criminals, he explained. We would rather do this than just the booze, which had been a traditional way to do it. We felt that this was a better move. So yes, what was the year? Get in touch. Smile Radio Yorkshire, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter.
Smile Radio 3.
So, what was the year?
Stuck inside these four walls, sent inside forever, never seeing no one nice again, like you.
We're back with Smile Radio. Rich, a little bit of Chris on Drive Time.
The good lady wife's joined us, Richard.
Yeah, she's brought us a cuppa, bless her. Say hello, Marie.
Nice. Were you practicing that routine?
Oh, yeah.
Right away it does. Right then, back to the next clue. Do you want to read some clues, Marie?
I think you're all right.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Cheers. Right, 180 Britons are among the dead when Turkish Airlines flight 981 travelling from Paris to London crashes in a wood near Paris, killing all 346 on board. I always like them happy ones, me. Ted Heath fails to convince the Liberals to form a coalition and announced his resignation as Prime Minister, paving the way for Harold Wilson to become the Prime Minister for the second time as Labour formed a minority government. 10 miners died in a methane gas explosion at Goulburn Colliery near Wigan, Lancashire. Convicted armed robbers Kenneth Littlejohn and his brother Keith, who claimed to be British spies in the Republic of Ireland, escaped from Mountjoy Prison in Dublin. And also in March this year, oil embargo crisis. Most OPEC nations ended a 5-month oil embargo against the United States, Europe and Japan. And the last clue before this next song comes on. The Soviet car maker Lada, founded 4 years ago as a result of enterprise by Italian automotive giant Fiat, began selling cars in the United Kingdom. Its 12,000cc four-door saloon was based on the Fiat 124 and retailed for £999. Remember Lada's?
Yeah, I do.
I'll do another clue because he's messing us up now, isn't he? Leeds United won their second Football League Division 1 title in April this year, and Manchester United were relegated from the First Division when they were played where they have played continuously since 1938. Their relegation was confirmed when they lost 1-0 at home to their neighbours City in the penultimate league game of the season, and the only goal of the game came from former United striker Dennis Law, which he scored with a back heel.
Right. And the next song for this particular year, thanks for that, Chris, is You're My First, My Last by the great Barry White. Tune. Thanks, Marie. So this was written by Peter Radcliffe. Started writing this as a country song. You're my first, my last, my in between. But he couldn't get it recorded for 21 years. I never knew that.
No, I didn't.
White recorded this as a disco song, keeping most of the structure, 2/3 of the title, but then rewrote the lyrics. So, what was the year? Get in touch, my Radio Yorkshire. Listen to Rich and a little bit of Chris on Smart Radio.
And Tony Navarro.
We're from the Group Ivory Tower Project, and you're listening to Smile Radio. Hey, thanks for listening.
So we're back with Richie Libbett, Chris and Drive Time. Guess the year.
Right.
Over to you, my learned
You've
friend.
been practising, haven't you?
Yeah.
You didn't even go on your leave, do you? You just went for practice. Slick. There's not many. You want to start calling Exxon Valdez? Is that slick? Right. Alf Ramsey, who guided England to World Cup glory in 1966, was dismissed by the Football Association after 11 years in charge. The fascist far-right National Front gained more than 10% of the vote in several parts of London in council elections, but failed to net any councillors. 4th of May. Liverpool won the FA Cup for the second time, beating Newcastle United 3-0 in the Wembley final, with Kevin Keegan scoring twice and Steve Highway scoring the other goal. And power sharing in Northern Ireland Assembly collapsed following strikes by unionists. The Flixborough disaster, an explosion at a chemical plant in Flixborough, South Humberside, killed 28 people. Snow White wins the Epsom Derby at odds of 50-1, ridden by Brian Taylor. And John Pertwee left Doctor Who in the final episode of Planet of the Spiders, citing the death of his close acting friend Roger Delgado, who played the Master the previous year, as a reason he was replaced by Tom Baker. And the Red Lion Square disorder saw members of the fascist National Front clash with counter-protesters in London's West End. 21-year-old Kevin Gately, a university student, is killed.
Right, the next song is by, I struggle with the surname, it's Charles Aznavour. Thank you very much.
Whoa. Let's not, it's the same thing, Aznavour. Some have got more of a Gaelic twang than others. Because where'd you come from?
God, they're kicking off.
Exactly.
Only what to know how to say it.
You are.
I think they were married, weren't you?
Yeah, you just want about not having your tea.
Thanks,
You know what? Sometimes it cuts to deep. I'm not Meadowwood.
Anyway, Charles. We'll just call him Charles.
Yeah.
This was the theme from the TV series The Seven Faces of Women, and it was written by Herbert Kresmel. Kreitzmeyer, that's him.
My writing, sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm just reading Chris's writing, but it's a lot better than mine. The lyricist of Les Miserables, is that right?
Yeah, the lyricist from Les Miserables.
Yeah, and he wrote the music to. He wrote the music, and Elvis Costello revived this song in 1999 for the soundtrack of the film Notting Hill. So what was the year? Get in touch, Smile Radio Yorkshire.
Maybe the Beauty and the Beast.
But this is the original. What was the year? Get in touch, Smile Radio Yorkshire. Facebook.
Instagram, Smile Radio 3. And you can email us, or email Richard, because he won't give me an email address, because use it for other things. Richard at Smile Radio. And also you can leave something on our Facebook page.
What was the year?
What are you laughing for?
She may be the face I can't forget, a trace of pleasure or regret, maybe my treasure or the price I have to pay. She may be the song that summer sings, maybe the chill that autumn brings, maybe 100 different things within the measure of a day. She may be the beauty or the beast, maybe the famine or the feast, may turn each day into a heaven or a hell. She may be the mirror of my dream, a smile reflected in a stream. She may not be what she may seem inside her shell. She always seems so happy in a crowd, whose eyes can be so private and so proud. No one's allowed to see them when they cry. She may be the love that cannot hope to last, may come to me from shadows of the past that I remember till the day I die. She may be the reason I survive, the why and wherefore I'm alive.
me. I'll take her laughter and her tears and make them all my souvenirs. For where she goes, I've got to be. The meaning of my life is she.
It's a very nice song. For those
Charlie could sing a good song, couldn't he?
He could.
Couldn't he?
Couldn't he?
Couldn't he? Sorry,
He
yes.
could.
My grammar.
Yeah.
My grammar does fail me at times.
We learn you well. We learn you well.
Well, that always goes down a treat, doesn't it? In the teacher fraternity. Oh, Nana, what you doing? Why can't you speak properly?
But it was a fiver. Anyway, do your favourite bit, Chris.
Right, because I know one or two, I had some positive feedback at the weekend saying they all like the Deadpool. Guess who's dead? So, the first death of this year of any note was Princess Patricia of Connaught. Edward Seago, he was an artist, he obviously popped his clogs this year. LTCR Rolt, don't know who he is, but Marie's looking even more vacant than I am. Prince Henry, Duke of Gloucester, the last surviving child of George V. Georgette Heyer, English novelist, she died this year. And my favourite is Jacob Boronsky, Polish-born mathematician and television presenter. He died in this year too.
Fantastic.
See, I know all the surnames.
You are proper clever in that.
I could have one of them Polish accents at times, couldn't I?
Not with that one. Good.
Yeah, no, but listen, do you know what Polish eat on Christmas Eve?
What?
Keep it clean.
Oh, jeez, carp.
Really?
Yeah. And you know, like we have supermarkets, we can have free range turkeys. They have free swimming carp and they go to pick them at supermarket. I've worked with a couple of Polish folk and they go pick a carp.
Christmas Day.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. But now, because we don't have supermarkets with fishing tanks in, when fishermen are out, they go catch them.
That's their job on Christmas Day.
Well, I hope they catch it before then because it's not very seasonal, is it? It's out there like long time like that. But no, and then you've got to, because the bottom feeders, you've got to run them through clean water.
Where do you get this knowledge from?
It's amazing, isn't it?
No, I've seen you Fernley Whittingstall cook a carp, but he had to run it in clean water to flush all the
toxins out.
Yeah, but you know, because it tastes very, very earthy, so it'd be a nice tasting fish because the fish would taste of what it eats. And if it's a bottom feeder, who knows what's at the bottom?
Okay.
We all know bottom. Well, it's right though, isn't it? So that's what that is from, yes.
Yeah.
Never knew that.
So what was the year anyway, Chris?
Oh, sorry, yeah, we did get. The year was 1974.
Well done, and those who guessed, well done. Thank you for
And those
getting
who
in touch.
didn't bother even letting to get in touch this week, what are you doing?
Yeah, where are you? Yeah. Did you know the year?
No, I would have said earlier.
Earlier? Oh.
Yeah.
Right then. So, what?
We've had his first request, Marie, off Marie. With your shit. Oh, your nails are nice.
Oh, thank you.
Very
Yeah.
festive and
Chris-
sparkly.
Let's have
Chris-
some blondie.
Bit of
Trying
Blondie.
to
Yeah.
You always pick Blondie. He always picks Blondie for you.
It's her favourite, isn't it?
No, it's, what have you been
Oh,
doing?
David Bowie.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of Bowie.
Bit of Bowie.
All right then. Bear
So
with.
you said
Bear with.
Bowie.
China Girl.
Bowie or Bowie?
Either. What do you say? Potato,
Bowie.
potato.
Bowie.
Tomato, tomato.
Oh, hang on a minute.
What other words do you say?
China Girl.
I like see, China Girl.
Yeah.
Marie don't like China Girl. She gave me that look saying, don't you play it. Are you trying to do this with your elbows today?
We've frozen. We've frozen. Let it go. Let it go.
Good to see you dressed as her.
We're not working at the minute, so if you just bear with me, caller. We just talk amongst yourselves. I'll just get some music on.
Yeah, I've been doing. Simon's messaged him in his quiff and lump. He wants. Oh no, sorry, I lied. It's Paul. Oh, congratulations, Paul, Robert Shaw, and Claire.
Yeah,
well done.
Congratulations.
And another shout out of congratulations goes to Sheridan Dickerson. He got
Yes,
engaged over Christmas.
He did.
So weight off his mind for his father now.
Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. While this, I get this up. We'll play yours. The next one. I'm just gonna do the intro to the All Request Hour. We'll be right back after this.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Let's start the party.
The Request Hour.
Your Request Hour.
The All Request Hour at Smile Radio.
Get those requests in on www.smileradio.co. Let us know what your song is. You're the DJ now. It's over to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Broadcasting around the world.
Well, hello.
This is your number one internet radio station.
South America, France, UK. Across the nation, a chance for folks to meet. They'll be laughing and singing and music swinging, dancing in the street. Philadelphia, PA, Baltimore, Messina. Don't forget the Motor City, the streets of Brazil, back in the USSR.
Right, welcome back to Rich and Chris. And a little bit of Chris live on Smile Radio on the All Request Hour. We've got a few requests coming in. That was for my delightful, beautiful wife, Marie Harrison.
Hey, do you want me to step outside for 5?
No.
I'm saying 5. I'm giving you a good 5 there, Marie. Make most of it. We know. We know. I make all that effort shooting up drain pipe for that.
Is that it?
Yeah, is that it? Tapping on window. Mower! What an encore, he's beat. Fast asleep. Grinding his teeth.
Oh, I missed you.
Right, let's have some... Have we had any requests yet?
Yeah, we've got Simon? About the Babies by Paul Robert Shaw. We're playing that one.
I've never heard that.
About the Babies.
About the Baby? No,
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
So we're gonna. So anyway, I want to talk just before we start playing some of the songs. I want to talk about Christmas presents. What did you get?
Well, I got the usual Spanx vest and underpants on the lumps in. You are?
Have you got them on?
No, I'm trying to lose weight, Marie. No, I'm joking about Spanx. I'm not that fat. I let certain people mock my weight, but when I went out on the Sunday, I realised that I'm not as chubby as some of my other friends. So no, well, what did I get? I got deodorant, slippers,
Yeah.
a couple of books, some DVD, CDs and stuff like that. General bits and bats. You what? Well, I got 4 books actually because I'm an avid reader. I got one of them off eBay, right? I've been out searching high and low for it. No, this is a story. And she sent me the wrong book cover. I know it sounds weird, but I collect books with book covers. And, I bought this. She listed it on eBay with this book cover, and it cut cheeky mare, right? I paid for it on the 27th of October, and it was meant to come in December. I'd not arrived, so I emailed and said, she took money straight away. Cheeky mare, right? And she says, oh, I didn't send them because it postage, so I emailed back. Well, I did pay on dot, blah, 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 blah. Anyway. Then she sent me the wrong book cover, so I sent her an email with an attachment of the picture that I would needed. And then she's now claiming I've had a stroke. So I emailed back, well, I'm sorry about that, but I have asked for this, and you will get negative feedback because I've got time on my hands. I'm on holiday, so I'm leaving that with her. So apart from then I got some t-shirts, some trainers, and I've treated myself to a new coat today.
Good
for you. From Birds.
Yeah. He's banging table. He's getting all aggressive.
No, but it's the little things. But you don't advertise something, do you? It's like if you buy a mail order bride, right? If you buy a mail order bride, right, and it's Olga from Russia, right, and you
stop banging table,
and then you end up getting one of them Czech Republic shot put throwers from 1970s with hairs and arms like your head. And you've paid up front. You know, your statutory rights won't be affected. Exactly. And that's what my point is. No wonder America's in a pickle.
I think there was a point to be made there.
Yeah. So I got some books for Christmas.
Yeah. Well, I got a good book, but I'm pointing up to the camera because I'm on Facebook Live, and it's should I stay or should I go? I'll read a couple of extracts after the next song, but it's actually questions, and whoever's wrote this book, a guy called James Ball, it's hilarious because he's actually taking literally the question, should I stay or should I go? And anyway, I'll read some out after this, but the first one we got coming up after this little rant from our London friend Christopher is Babies by Pulp, and this one's for Paul Robert Shaw. Newly engaged Paul Robert Shaw apparently absolutely loves wedding cake.
Shabba's devastated.
Years ago, when you lived on Stanhope Road, we listened to your sister when she came home from school. 'Cause she was 2 years older and she had boys in her room. I listened outside, I heard her, alright. That was alright for a while, but soon I wanted more. I wanted to see as well as hear, and so I hid inside her wardrobe, and she came home round 4, and she was with some kid called David, and from the garage up the road. I listened outside, I heard her, alright. Oh, I wanna take you home, I wanna give you children. You might be my girlfriend. Yeah. When I saw you next day, I really couldn't tell, 'cause she might go and tell your mother. And so you went with me. Oh yeah, me was coming on, and I thought I heard you laughing. When it's mom and dad were gone, I listened outside, I heard you, alright. Oh, I wanna take you home, I wanna give you children, and you might Oh, well, I guess it couldn't last too long. I came home one day and all the things were gone. I fell asleep inside. I never heard her come. Oh, I opened up the wardrobe and I had to get it on, yeah. Oh, listen, we were on the bed when you came home. I heard you stop outside the door. I know you won't believe it's true. I'll went with her 'cause she looks like you, my God. Oh, I wanna take you home. I wanna give you children. You might be my girlfriend. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah,
The Request Hour.
Your Request Hour.
The All Request Hour at Smile Radio.
Get those requests in on www.smileradio.co. Let us know what your song is. You're the DJ now. It's over to you.
So you're back with Rich and a little bit of Chris on Drive Time on Smile Radio. We're doing our All Request Hour. We've got a few. We've had a few. That was for Tony Caulfield. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. We've got that was Paul Robert Shaw for a bit of blurb. Pulp, sorry. And he says we mentioned about you liking Christmas cake, and apparently wedding Christmas. Oh, it's all just blurring into one. But apparently it's not cake he likes. He's just got a fetish for white dresses.
Is he having a giant wedding with Shezza?
I don't know, Paul.
Keep costs down, Paul. Share one with Shezza.
So
you
right,
could double up as ring bearers for each other's weddings.
They could definitely. Right, we were talking just before about Christmas presents, and I got bought this book, and I'm holding it up to the camera because we are on Facebook Live.
To move?
No, they can see it. I probably can't really see but it's called "Should I Stay or Should I Go?" And it's 87 other serious answers to questions in songs by James Ball, and it's hilarious. So the one because it's a Christmas just after Christmas. There's the one I'm going to read. He says, "Do they know it's Christmas time? Band-Aid." It is somewhat puzzling that large groups of individuals have gathered to ask this question at various points spanning more than over 3 decades. As it's one of the most trivial to solve, this question first posed as part of a huge charity drive in 1984, and it was a collective sung by no fewer than 37 vocalists, who seemed to be very keen on getting an answer to this question. However, it was then asked again by a fresh group a few years later, and a third and fourth time by different groups in 2004 and 2014. On the face of it, answering this question is very simple. The largest estimate suggests that Africa has a Christian population in excess of 500 million, out of a total population of 1.2 billion. Meaning that even if Africans didn't follow the custom of people living in other continents, it's extremely likely that they had a very good idea that it was Christmas time, and almost every other person is a Christian. However, if we look more into specific Ethiopia, this is where the initial fundraising target for the commendable Band-Aid initiative was for. The answer is slightly less clear. Almost 2/3 of Ethiopia, blooming heck.
You started off so well, Ethiopia.
Ethiopians, thanks Chris. Some 45 million people identified as Christians, so clearly be expected to know when Christmas is. However, this figure is more than 30 million identify as Orthodox Christians, meaning they would not celebrate Christmas on the same day as their Protestant or Catholic brethren. This perhaps solves the mystery of the question's persistence. Clearly the celebrity fundraisers have struggled to understand the difference in how various Christian groups in Ethiopia mark as Christmas. One thing is that beyond doubt is that there will be snow in Africa every Christmas. Africa is a huge continent with mountains ranging in Kenya's Mount Kenya, Tanzania's Mount Kilimanjaro, and one in Uganda, which I can't pronounce. Even more specifically, in Ethiopia's Simina Mountains, which are covered in snow all year round. So, I'm so glad James Ball cleared that up. So I think in Africa, I think they do know it's Christmas, and they do have a little bit of snow. So there we have it. Long-winded, I know, but...
Brilliant. No, do you know what, right? He's going to... No, fantastic.
Fair play to the lad, and there's loads more like it. Sorry, it's a bit long-winded, that, guys.
Ask you a question.
Yes.
Has he got Madonna's? Like a Virgin?
Well, we'll have a look. We'll be right back after a bit of This Is How It Feels by Spiral Carpets. And by the way, Paul, that was a tune.
Husband don't know what he's done. Kids don't know what's wrong with mum. She can't say, they can't see. Putting it down to another bad day. Daddy don't know what he's done. Kids don't know what's wrong with mum. So this is how it feels to be lonely. This is how it feels to be small. This is how it feels when your word means nothing at all. be lonely. This is how it feels to be small. This is how it feels when your word means nothing at all. So this is how it feels to be lonely. This is how it feels to be small. This is how it feels when your word means nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I need to be myself. I can't be no one else. I'm feeling supersonic. Give me gin and tonic. You can have it all, but how much do you want it? Make me laugh. Give me your autograph. Can I ride with you in your BMW? You can sail with me in my yellow submarine. You need to find out, 'cause no one's gonna tell you what I'm on about. You need to find a way for what you wanna say. But before tomorrow, 'cause my friend said he'd take you home. Sit in a car alone. He lives under a waterfall. Nobody can see him. Nobody can ever hear him call. Nobody can ever hear him call. You need to be yourself. You can't be no one else. I know a girl called Elsa. She's into apple seltzer. She sniffs it through a cane on a supersonic train, and she makes me laugh. I got her autograph. She done it with the doctor on a helicopter. She's sniffing in a tissue, selling the big issue when she finds out. No one's gonna tell her what I'm on about. You need to find a way for what you wanna say. But before tomorrow, 'cause my friend said he'd take you home.
So you're listening to Rich and a little bit of Chris live on Drive Time on Smile Radio. That one was for Amy Moores, for Chopper Moores, over in Huddersfield. So, and the next track we're going to play in our All Request Hour, this is for Kasha. Should I say, should I go?
If you go, there will be trouble.
Yeah, so keep your requests coming in. We've got about 20 minutes before we have to sign off for our particular show for the last one of 2018.
It's been a whirlwind of a year, hasn't it?
Yeah. We were doing all the statistics, and we've reached just over 50,000 listeners since we started airing.
That's really good.
July. So I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's supported us and continue to support us
and listen to us. Through thick and thin.
Yeah. So we've got all sorts coming up in the next 12 months. We've got some exciting things. Hopefully, I'll be letting you know in the next few weeks. Hopefully, we've got some new presenters coming in. So
one of them, me?
No.
I was like gone through past there.
No, you're still on your probation, son. But no, joking apart. But massive thank you to everybody who listens, tunes in, and obviously downloaded the podcast as well. So we're having lots and lots of.
And now we're on Alexa, it's even easier.
Yeah. So come on, if you've got your Alexa or any other smart devices like that, shout out, play Smile Radio.
You could shout at your wife, because they're always smart, because she just play Smile Radio straight away.
Yeah, but you've got to do.
Because they're smart devices, about that, allegedly.
Of course. Anyway, this one's for you, Cassius. Should I stay? Should I go?
Darling, you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? If you say that you are mine, I'll be here till the end of time. So you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? It's always tease, tease, tease. You're happy when I'm on my knees. One day it's fine and next it's black. So if you want me off your back, well come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble, and if I stay it will be double. So come on and let me know. This indecision's bugging me. If you don't want me, set me free. Exactly whom I'm supposed to be. Don't you know which clothes even fit me? Come on and let me know. Should I cool it or should I blow? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble, and if I stay it will be double. So you gotta let me know. Should I cool it or should I blow? Should I stay or should I go now?
So there we are, we're back. Rich and a little bit of Chris, live on Smile Radio. got a few more tracks coming up. So, what else did you get for Crimbo then, Chris?
Well, we talk about Christmas presents. I can remember once. What about bad Christmas presents, Rich? Not about off the good lady wife, obviously, because she's listening upstairs with a pint of vino.
Do you know what? Joking apart, I did really well this year. I did really, really well. I don't think there's not a present. Oh, look at this! Not a present I didn't like. Oh, she's thrown us off our.
No, I'm on about from past as well. Obviously, you never.
What's the worst present I ever got?
Well, it don't have to be the worst. It's strangest.
Hang on, I'm just getting a nice cuppa from my darling wife. Thank you very much. No slurping live in here. So, I don't know. What were yours? Let me have a think about that. What were your worst present?
Right, it wasn't necessarily it was ever. Well, not ever. It's just the strangest. I can remember once, going back 20 odd years, I once got the membership of Take That. Not when they were good.
Okay.
It's when when they just come out and they were sort of focused everything to the gay scene. Ill-fitting clothing. No shirts on and stuff like that. Girlfriend at the time thought it'd be hilarious to make me a member. So I used to get updates in that jumped through letterbox. Then she dumped me 5 months later, and I was stuck with this for 12 years. 12 months.
12 years.
12
years.
Yeah. I'm still a closet fan. So I used to get constant reminders. Not only were we getting over heartbreak, Gary Barlow sends a good message. I'm thinking, yeah, he's done this to me.
This is a constant reminder.
Yeah. And after a year, I didn't renew. But because I was a crane driver at the time, working in a big steel mill. And, they used to take it out. I think it would have meant to be a joke. I don't think it might have thing, but...
I think he's hilarious.
You would. But no, that was the strangest. But no, I've never really had a bad... Even as a child, I'd never really had a bad present.
No.
So, but no, I've never had a bad one. No, I haven't at all. I used to get too many slippers. I used to get loads of slippers.
I remember having lots of disappointment when I was growing up from my dad. Especially when forgetting my birthday. That was always a right laugh.
I think as you get older though, Christmas you don't seem the same, does it? And then you have kids again, and then it all starts again. But I love Christmas, mates. I like the time of the year, and then roll on summer. But no, that was it. Take That membership.
Beautiful.
But it used to be them gay, and Gary Barlow used to have that bleach blonde.
What tickets to see them next year?
Yeah.
We're going to see them.
Oh, the Greatest Hits tour.
Yeah.
Where are you watching them?
Huddersfield.
What, McAlpine?
Yeah.
Check you out.
Yeah.
You went to see U2, didn't you last year? I picked a song.
Yeah.
You remember this song?
Dublin.
U2, Silver and Gold.
Oh, right, yeah.
Remember it?
That'll do for Karen.
Yeah, we'll play that for Karen.
Yeah, if
But-
you're listening.
But anyway, we're listening to Rich and a little bit of Chris live on Smart Radio, and we're going to have a little mention from our sponsors.
College Grove Nursery in Wakefield has been providing the highest standard of childcare for over 22 years. Situated on Eastmore Road, we are close to the M1 and M62 motorway network and also convenient for Wakefield city centre, schools and major places of employment. For more details, check out our website at www.collegegrovenursery.co.uk or give us a call on 01924 200 120 to arrange a visit. College Grove, a special nursery which takes a hand, opens a mind and touches a heart.
I never meant to call you in your sorrow. I never meant to call you in your pain. I'm the one who once has you laughing. I only want to see you laughing in the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain. say you want a leader, but you can't seem to make up your mind. I think you better close and let me guide you to the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. You know what I'm saying about up here? Come on, raise your hand. Purple rain, purple rain.
Bit of Purple Rain there for you, kid. It's a tune, that, innit?
He was so smooth, then, wasn't he?
Absolute amazing artiste. Anyway, we're coming up to the last sort of 10 minutes of our show, and
It's flown again, Rich.
yeah, it has. And thank you. We've got a few requests that we're not going to get in. We've got a few shout outs that have on Facebook Live. Gavlar, nice to see you. Emma, thanks for joining. Yeah, we're all good, thank you. Hope you had a good trip. When I with Jimmy Pitchfliffe, he's on Facebook Live. Thanks for tuning in, Jimmy. I've been checking out with Jay McDonald on.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah, you're doing well there, son. Well done. Keeping these small boys proud. Rave on. So, Liam Powell's joined us as well. Hi, Liam.
Ouch, how are we doing?
Nice to see you out of bed, old lad. Anyway, we're coming
It
to
is late enough for him to be out of bed now, isn't it?
So this next song we've got is Chris has asked for this, but this is also for a very good friend of ours who is going through a bit of a tough time at the minute. This is, if you're listening, Karen, this one's for you, sweet cheeks, and we'll see you soon. Bit of U2, Silver and Gold. Now this is a tune.
In the shit house, a shotgun, praying hands hold me down. Only the hunter was hunting in this tin can town, tin can town. No stars in the black night, looks like the sky fall down. No sun in the daylight, looks like it chained to the ground, chained to the ground. The water said the exit sold if you want a way out. Silver rain. Broken back to the ceiling, broken nose to the floor. I scream and the silence is calling. It calls under the door. There's a rope around my neck and there's a trigger in a gun. Jesus, say something. I am someone. I am someone. I am someone. Captains and kings in the ship's hold, they came to collect silver and gold, silver and gold. the going. See them captains and kings. See them navy blue uniform. See them bright and shiny thing, bright and shiny thing, yeah. The temperature is rising. The fever wave hot. Mister, I ain't got nothing. Oh, yes, more than you got. Chains no one find me. Not the shackles at my feet. Outside are the prisoners. Inside the free. Set them free. Set them free. A prize fighter in a corner is told, hit where it hurts, silver and gold, silver and gold. Yep, silver and gold. The song was written in a hotel room in New York City. Round about the time a friend of ours, little Steven, was putting together a record of artists against apartheid. It's a song written about a man in a shanty town outside of Johannesburg. A man is sick, looking down the barrel of white South Africa. A man who is at the point where he is ready to take up arms against his oppressor. A man who has lost faith in the peacemakers of the West. While they argue, and while they fail to support a man like Bishop Tutu and his request for economic sanctions.
So we're listening to Rich a little bit of Chris live on Smile Radio. We're coming up to the last sort of 5 minutes of our show. Just want to say a massive thank you for those who've been tuning in today and sending your requests
throughout
in.
the year.
And
We
throughout
are
the
not
year.
just for today, you know, Richard.
No, we're like a dog. We're like a dog, aren't we? And,
What, like having his belly tickled?
not just for Christmas.
No. Oh, sorry.
I love
But
this
no.
song. In this world where we live.
Who would you be?
I'll be short, stumpy one.
I'm not much taller than you, myself.
Neither one who wears glasses. Oh, you wear glasses though. You'd have to be a funny one.
It's only because I've got a lazy eye and I look all over the road. I've got a prism in one of them because I am slightly cross-eyed. It's one of my many endearing qualities, along with the foot and a half.
Of
inside leg length.
Oh right, yeah. Is that all?
Oh, well,
Bring me love.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that about the week? Oh, you would have done. You might have been laughing at kids, spilling, scolding kids. But no, what about the which one was it, Rich?
What's that?
That you looked at me and said I didn't know that was coming.
Oh, yeah.
There were two. You should have a best bits at you.
Yeah. The one were about a teenage sock.
Stuff as a teenager sock.
Yeah,
About that one about I'm a celebrity. You never look at them same now. Stop going to the gym.
Anyway, massive thank you to everybody. Like I said, we were talking earlier on that we've had over 50,000 listeners since we started broadcasting in July. So if you'd have said that back then, I wouldn't have believed it. But thank you so much, everybody, for supporting us. And we will see you
in the new year. So Happy New Year.
Yeah. See you next year.
What are you doing at the weekend?
Yeah. Whatever you're doing, everybody, be safe. And we're going to sign off with a bit of Palo Nutini, Pencil Full of Lead. Happy New Year. And don't forget, give us 3 rings when you get him.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. my bed and a pillow for my head. I got a pencil full of lead and some water for my throat. I got buttons for my coat and sails on my boat. So much more than I needed before. I got money in the meter and a turbo heater. Oh, and now it's getting on the road. It's only getting sweeter. I got legs on my chairs and a head for a hair. Bought in a pan and some shoes in my feet. I got a shelf full of books and most of my teeth. Few pairs of socks and a door with a lock. I got food in my belly and a license for my telly. And nothing's gonna bring me down. I got a nice guitar and tires in my car. I got most of the means and scripts for the scenes. I'm out in a box, so I'm in with a shout. I got a fair bit of chat, but better than that. Food in my belly and a license for my telly, and nothing's gonna bring me down. I'm gonna blow that hard, man. Nothing's gonna bring me down, oh, boys, the best of all. I've got my baby, oh best of all, I've got my baby. She's mighty fine and says she's all mine, and nothing's gonna bring me down. Oh, best of all, I've got my baby. I've got my baby. She's mighty fine and says she's all mine, and nothing's gonna bring me down. Oh, she's mighty fine and says she's all mine, and nothing's gonna bring me down. She's mighty fine and says she's all mine, and nothing's gonna bring me down. What did he?
Just one last thing before we go. I just want to say a happy birthday for Chelsea. I don't know if you're listening, but whenever it is Chelsea, so happy birthday, and this is one for you, sweet cheeks, a bit of Frank Wilson.